Hello, everyone. So, I kind of telegraphed this one coming not too long ago when I did the review of the Digimon Adventure movie. 20-minute special. Whatever. And, well, we're going to be going into, Digimon. So, Digimon came out, and the Digimon Adventure anime came out in 1999, and I think it came out over here right around that time also. So I think I was in middle school when this thing first was dropping, and I gotta say I kind of fell pretty hard into the anime pretty quickly. So I was definitely doing a lot of online Digimon message boards and things like that. So I was a big Pokemon player, but the fandom I was more involved in was Digimon. So, and that was all throughout high school as well. I pretty much remember each season coming out as it did up through, 4 I caught only bits and pieces of. But this is just going to be about the OG Digimon Adventure, the first season, I guess, since they're all divided up quite a bit. Now, I grew up with the dub, so, which is very one-linery, very casual, very goofy. But I finally got around to getting the Blu-ray, which finally got an official subtitled release. Been waiting for this for years, and no one ever thought it was actually going to come out. Now, because these two are so different in style, normally when I get a Blu-ray, I replace the DVD. I'm hanging on to these just because this doesn't have the dub on it, and I could get a Blu-ray version with just the dub, but I do already own just the DVD, and that's going to be fine for me. So, a lot is very similar between the two, but mostly the main differences are, I guess, the maturity level. Well, Digimon is definitely a kid's anime. It has more weight in the Japanese version. There's a lot more silences, a lot more of the kids being concerned that they're going to die. Because a lot of this world is very dangerous and quite willing to kill them. And the dub does play it off of a lot of jokes to lighten the mood. This one isn't afraid to just let a moment rest. Also, the characterizations are, similar. The dub does do Mimi kind of a disservice, and they make her a complete airhead, while she actually does while she's a bit of a whiny kid, in the sub, she does have some genuinely good ideas, and is actually one of the more prepared at certain points. But, for the most part, yeah. Also, the dub does the unusual thing of actually mentioning the Japanese names at least once, but while treating their English names as like a nickname, which was a cool localization trick. Alright, so, Digimon's long. It's 54 episodes, so it's not a short little thing. And it kind of goes over several courses of arcs where pretty much defined by who's the villain at the time. Between the File Island arc, where the devil is essentially the villain. Then you kind of go from bit by bit as the villains escalate before the Digimon want to break into the real world, and now you have to thwart them. But while they were doing that, even worse Digimon were taking over the digital world, so it's a little bit back and forth. So, it's kids with pet monsters that, unlike Pokemon, will actually change back and forth amongst their things, and they can talk, so they're actual more characters. So much going on with it, it's kind of hard to just go into all at once. There's a lot to it. But, so I'm just going to kind of keep this short, simple, and maybe a little bit vague, that I still really love the Digimon series. The characters are fun. You love to spend the time with them. And some of the jokes still really do work. Being based on Virtual Pet, there's an odd poop fixation to some degree with a lot of enemies throwing it around. But otherwise, still holds up pretty well. So for me, it's a good 7 MacGuffins. Not the greatest, and definitely a bit dated now, but still very good. Alright, boy. Catch you later.